Hello, how are you? I'm Karen Barna. Welcome. If you want to know more information about me, go to KarenBarna.com. Otherwise, I want to talk to you today about courage. And it's really something I just recently, I've always known what courage is, but I kind of always said if you have faith and belief in yourself, there's nothing you can't accomplish. I mean, if you have the undying, unwavering faith that you can achieve your goals, then you can. If you believe in yourself and believe in your greatness and how awesome you are, you could achieve the goals. But I kind of left out the piece of courage. And I think it's, it's not like I guess it is kind of like the Lion and Wizard of Oz. You have to have the courage to move forward. And I think that's where a lot of people get stuck at. They can put themselves out there to a point, and then they pull themselves back. And it's like, well, they can put themselves out there until all of a sudden they start getting engagement on their Facebook page, and then they shut down because they don't want the attention. Or, they stand in front of a large group of people and they walk off and think, I don't want to do that. It's the courage to be able to go out and make a mistake. It's the courage to be able to go out and sometimes just look really stupid. I mean, when I fell off the stage years ago, I looked really stupid. It's the courage to try new things. To venture out and write that book, to venture out and do videos every day and put yourself out there, and the courage to be vulnerable. Because I think that's one of the hardest things for business owners is to be vulnerable, to say, this is who I am. This is at my core who I am. If you watch my videos, what you see is what you get. And that took a lot of courage to put that out there. But I was talking to a coach, and everybody has coaches. I mean, I don't care if you're a seven-figure, $1 million woman, and I have a lot of friends that make seven figures. They all have coaches. I have a coach. I only make six figures, but I have a coach. You have to have somebody that will hold you accountable, especially as a business owner, and somebody that will call you on your bullshit. So when you say, well, I don't really like to be in groups, group coaching because it doesn't fit me, is it doesn't fit me because I don't like to be in group coaching because I'm focused, or is it doesn't fit me because I don't want to put myself out there in front of people that I think, look at them, they make seven figures. And you need somebody to call you out on that. And when I got called out on that, it really made me start thinking, how courageous am I? Did I lose my courage over the year because I got comfortable and complacent? And these are questions you have to ask yourself. Because you can say, well, I really had a lot of courage. Look, I started my own business. I did this, I did that. And you're probably a lot of you out there shaking your head. But then at some point, do we become comfortable and complacent? Like, okay, everything's going well. I don't really want to rock the boat. I don't want to take a misstep because I don't want to have to start all over again. Because it takes courage. It takes courage to answer an email where somebody emails you, somebody that you really respect, and emails and says, hey, I'd love to have you come speak for me. How much do you charge? And you're thinking, are you kidding me? I'll pay you to come speak because I have so much respect for you. But you have to have courage to say, well, for an hour I charge $1,500, and in a smaller environment, more in a VIP level. Or you have somebody like, how much do you charge coaching? I can remember saying, I don't know, I guess I could coach you for free. Now I'm like, it's $297 for an hour VIP because my time's limited. And I found the courage. You have to have the courage to put yourself out there. And again, I think this is something that a lot of us lose sight on. And I see a lot of videos where they talk about you have the faith and you have the belief and you have the training and you have the product and the service and your autoresponder. You have everything lined up, but do you have the courage to push the button? I mean, I'll talk to people and they'll say, well, I wrote this book. Well, I had a friend write like a 400-page book about her daughter being involved in some really bad things and how she helped get her daughter through it. To this day, she hasn't sent it out. She took 6 months to write this amazing book. I had the honor to read it, never sent it out. Because the writing is the easy part. Writing my book was the easy part. Putting it on Direct Space and hitting publish, easy. Putting it on Amazon, easy. People reading my book, not so easy. It drives me crazy when somebody buys my book and they'll say, hey, I'll let you know what I think, and I never hear from them. Because it's like, did they like it? They didn't like it? And it gets into the courage piece. It's like, well, you got to have the courage, Karen, that they didn't like it to say, I think your book sucked. Or, you know, I never read your book. I bought it and I never read it. I read once, and I can't think of what percentage, but it was an outrageous number. Like, out of the books purchased, 60-70% of them are never read. Wow. So, you know, I guess people think when they buy the book, they'll get osmosis. Just like, you know, if you watch these videos, you'll get courage. Really check yourself and ask yourself, are you being courageous? Are you putting yourself out there? Are you doing what you want to do? Are you speaking your mind? And not in the environment where you know you're safe and protected. Not are you speaking your mind at home when you're safe, or not when you're speaking your mind at the job you've had for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you know everybody will just kind of say, oh, that's so-and-so, or, you know, that's Karen. Are you courageous to go speak your mind in front of a room full of people that don't know you? Are you courageous to say, I'm going to do a webinar on how to heal your trauma, and I'm charging for it for people that don't know me, and you just have to trust that it's going to be really good, and it will help you heal your trauma. That takes courage. It takes courage to post it and to do it. And so when you look at yourself and you say, well, I wish I could do this and that, just ask yourself, do you have courage? And if you don't, why? What is it that's holding you back? What childhood shadow imprint is holding you back from doing it? That's keeping you in place. It's keeping you complacent and happy, or complacent and sad. I mean, I ran a thing last week over, if you could fix one thing, what would it be? And I was amazed over, you know, not a lot, but the people said, well, I don't like my marriage, or I don't like my job. This is stuff that you can change, but it takes courage. It takes courage to say, I'm not happy in this marriage, so I'm going to have the courage to get a divorce and go live. Maybe, you know, he's a larger breadwinner, or you're the larger breadwinner, and you're worried about leaving him, or whatever. Everything takes courage. If you don't have what you want, and you check yourself and you say, well, I have the faith, I have the belief, then what's missing? Could it possibly be the courage to do it? If you need help with answering any of these questions, or put comments below, I'd be happy to respond to you. Sharing is caring. Please share this video with everybody. But I'm telling you, when you realize that you have the courage to do what it takes, and you believe and you have the faith, there is nothing you can't do in this world. But you got to have all three at the same time. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're interested in healing your trauma, if you're on my Facebook page, register. You know, you can press the video I have running above. And if you're on my website, it's under Heal Your Trauma. Love to have you on my webinar November 14th, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's November 14th. So I look forward to that. I look forward to talking to y'all. Please let me know if you have any questions, or if there's anything I can help you with. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.